Listen, it's been a while since I watched some dishes with y'all, so let's get into it. People always ask me how I got into cooking, and it's really not an extravagant story, but we can talk about it. So, both my parents cooked, all my aunts, my grandma, my poppy, like everybody in my life cooked. And I was always in the kitchen helping out since I was a little girl. I already told y'all that little cucumber salad I make was literally my first job in the kitchen. I've always helped. Um, when I lived at home, I really didn't eat much besides what my mother made, and she was an amazing cook. I'll insert some pictures. My food is very similar to how she used to cook. She doesn't really cook like this, and she has exceeded how I cook, which one day I'll have to have her show y'all a recipe. So when I moved out, like when I lived at home, when I cooked for myself, all I made was literally chicken wings and chicken breasts. That's all I like to eat with hot sauce. My body was teeting too because that's all that protein. But once I moved out on my own, I started experimenting, started cooking. I had a kid, I had a man. So I had to learn a few things, start cooking. So I started that. That was probably like 2014, 2015 when my oldest son was a baby. I first started cooking, started taking it serious, started getting my flavors together. Um, then just throughout the years, I would cook for like family and friends, ladies' night, stuff like that. Once COVID happened, I realized that content was a thing, that people were like on Instagram, like sharing their food, pictures and videos and stuff like that. So I started taking it more serious. I started posting pictures. You'll see my lighting got better, my positioning got better, and I just got better as an overall cook. I kind of fell off. I stopped doing it. I wasn't getting the traction that I wanted, so I stopped doing it. Always wanting instant satisfaction, so I stopped doing it for a while. And then everybody would ask me like, "What happened to your food pictures? Like, we want to see. We want you to show us how you made that stuff." One of my cousins, she was like the main person. She would always tell me like, "Cuz you need to make videos. You need to post your food." So one day I just did it, and I was just doing it. I was getting really good like response from like my hometown and stuff like that, people that I know. But I really didn't have much followers, so I was just doing it at first just for them. And then I made my chicken Alfredo garlic bread, and bro, I went from 500 followers to like 500,000 overnight. And that was like surreal. I'll never get that rush